So today is Friday and I was supposed to have partially the day off, but that did not happen. It's already 2:30 and it took me forever to get a video edited for the Bearded Thrift Machine. We had 2 hours of raw video that I had to edit, and then I was having a major issue with, I think I already threw it away. It was this piece right here that was just disconnecting and connecting over and over again from the computer. It actually like bowed up a little. Maybe it's supposed to look like that. I don't know. But this Vivitar was being absolutely insane, and it was thrown off this side, and then it wouldn't actually, it was taking a really long time to get these to work. So yesterday I actually bought some stuff off Amazon to help out, and lo and behold, it was delivered today because Amazon's super fast. So I bought, oh, excuse me, little guy. There you go. Oh, come on, stand up. There you are. So I bought this little thing right here. It's the same thing, but it's actually made for the Mac, and it plugs in different ways. Much better unit. It stops going in and out, and then also clarity is a lot better on that, and it reads the cards faster. This was a good unit when I bought it, but it just, I guess, we wear them out. I edit every day, and I usually edit every day for hours and hours and hours, and then the computer usually uploads for hours and hours and hours after that. I think that computer uploaded a video the other day for 8 hours. I actually went to sleep, and then right when I woke up, I came up here and it was just finishing grabbing stuff off of a card. So pretty insane how much video or how much we actually use that computer. We just bought it this year, and we run through computers fairly quickly because they never shut off. I never shut these off. I update them as much as I can, but we use them a ton. Kayla is out and about today. I think she got her nails done, so we'll see that when she gets back. But she also got some stuff to recover some of the furniture. I know a lot of people are like, don't recover it and keep it old and keep it original. I get it, but it's got stains on it. And we're not gonna try to get the stains out because they look like pretty hefty stains, and we kind of want to make it our own. We're not gonna like restain it or paint it or anything like that, but we are going to put stuff on the actual seating part of it, if that makes any sense. And we're starting with this one. I understand that looks really nice and some people will like that look, but when we sell it, if we don't sell it or we sell it, we want that to look a little bit different. She bought some checkered stuff that actually looks like this and brown. I think it's gonna match a lot better, and she's gonna go ahead and get that done today. And then also, maybe done or not done today. All depends on how much we got going on. Got somebody in the back door. Kayla just pulled up. So we're gonna go ahead and get that stuff done. I was gonna work on the Mustang. It has trouble running. I think my spark plugs are bad. It's a long story about this car and spark plugs. They are just, I don't know why they keep messing up, but we're gonna go ahead and maybe get that done, and then probably help her get some stuff recovered.
I got these chairs out of the storage unit that we did, and the bottoms are really like nasty and stuff. So I did buy some new fabric, and I am going to cover these. I think it's gonna look really nice because this kind of goes with that. So these little benches right here, I like the way that the colors kind of go with that. And then also the picture that we got out of the storage unit, it just kind of ties everything together, I think. I'm really excited to get these covered. These actually pop out, which is really nice, so I don't have to mess with the whole chair. I just need to take these little staples out of here, and then I'll be able to take the cloth off and put the new cloth on. So I called him back up. He's gonna get some, oh yeah.
Well, we don't want to break these. These are my good icons. Hobo Freight. The special Hobo Freight. All right, so what do you have a gun?
Yes.
You got a staple gun?
I do.
All right, let's see what we're working with here. That doesn't work. Oh man, I don't want to bend my, oh, they're not even in there. Hey, I have my little workshop out here.
I like it.
Did you show them your nails? Oh, look at them nails.
There's like a sun on this one, but you can't really tell because I should have went with another color.
And there's a daughter on the other one.
Son and daughter. You're ridiculous.
Watch out, cub.
So we're gonna go ahead and get the staples out of here, and then I'm gonna go try to find my staple gun.
What type of, did you show them the other, what type of stuff did you get for this?
I did show them.
Oh, nice. Kayla is looking for a staple gun, and I took this one off, which is what they put over it. She might actually like this better. This is the original. Now there is some stainage right here, but we do have a steam cleaner that you might be able to get that stain out of there, and she might like this one. The old vintage look better than what she got. I don't know what she got, and I don't know if she wants me to go ahead and get all these little nails out, or if she's just gonna go ahead and do what those people did and just put staples in this. So we'll see what she likes, see if she likes this one better. We could probably steam clean it. And the chairs are relatively comfortable for the dining room table, but we'll see if she wants this. If not, she'll go ahead and cover that up. She's seeing it for the first time. I told him that you're probably gonna like that and try to clean it rather than cover that up. You gave it an old whiff test? Did you just smell that?
It's kind of fraying.
It is fraying.
I'm still gonna cover it.
Still gonna cover it? Are you taking that off or just cover that up? That's a lot of nails.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cover it up.
Ah, that sounds good. Doing pretty good. I was actually reading, this was bought from an antique store down in Florida. Set of 4. We only got 2 of them. So, I mean, this is pretty easy. I've already bent my pick. This is not the right, you're not supposed to use this for, this is not the correct application.
I guess we'll have to buy you some more.
I guess we'll have to buy me some more. I'll go up to the old Hobo Freight. We don't have a Hobo Freight close here before.
No, but we do have a Hobby Lobby.
But we do. What?
I walked in Hobby Lobby and I wanted to buy everything.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't.
I found this dinosaur.
Well, you should have bought
It was
him.
pretty cool.
Yeah, why didn't you buy the dinosaur?
He was like $24. Thought it was a little much. For
$24?
It's like a metal dinosaur.
Just a metal guy?
Yeah.
Glad you left him behind. Look at you cutting this up. That's some pretty fabric right there. Now, are you keeping that fabric over there on the bench?
Yes.
That's going to be kept? Oh, well, I think that this is going to be so pretty. You do such a good job. So we are redone recovering these. These turned out fantastic. Kayla does a really good job visualizing stuff because look, she was at the Hobby Lobby or the Hobo Lobby or some sort of lobby. I don't know where she was. Got that. That does match that, which then also matches this, which then ties this into this. There's a lot going on here, but she did an excellent job. So you did an awesome job. Also, there's a yellow chair that you just purchased from a friend of ours at a yard sale. Do we want to see the yellow chair? Yeah. Look at Willow. This is all she does, just hangs out on the sofa. This, seriously though, we always say she's a couch potato. She is a couch potato, 100%. All right, so this is this where it's gonna sit?
I don't know.
It kind of blocks this though. That was a cool thing back there. Didn't you have something back there? But it's a cool looking yellow chair. I like it. Yeah, I didn't think there was enough room over there by the piano for it. It's not a lot of room over there, but it looks good. I mean, it doesn't look like it's out of place for sure. And we like to keep this open right here, right? So we're still, this is probably, I mean, this area is pretty much, I would say, good to go. It looks, well, maybe we could get more plants.
Oh, and look at my tomato plants.
Oh yeah, we got tomato plants going crazy. I think we're supposed to keep these in for what? A couple.
Next week, I'm gonna pot them.
We're gonna pot them next week and hopefully get us some tomatoes. And check this out. This is really cool. I actually bought tomatoes yesterday. So you just finished up. I think that this looks amazing. Check it out. This is our final presentation of the gaming table. I think it looks amazing. I really do. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of it. It's posted for sale for $2,000. So you would get the gaming table and the chairs for $2,000. Not the dog though. Dog not included. Can I offer you a game of chess? Boop.
They actually did turn out really well. I was surprised. Oh no, here comes somebody. Who can it be? It's a Willow!
What's that? I heard we're up here.
I heard we're playing chess or checkers.
Willow, do you want
I
to
went
play,
in.
you want to play chess with
She's
me?
looking out her favorite window.
That's her favorite window, it is. She can see the whole city from there.
The whole city. Look at her little nose prints.
Just said, I think the True Value's got some bones for me over there. So next day here, we kind of hung out last night, ate some good food, and then woke up super early to go yard sailing this morning, and I bought some decor for the garage at a yard sale. Super cool. I won't tell you how much I got it for. I think I got it for a steal of a deal on it. And it will be in here somewhere when we get this done. Like I said, a lot of work's going to be done up underneath this. It's going to be partially for eBay and everything like that. Then the other part right here is going to be for the Mustang and the garage part of this area. But check this thing out that I got. I've never seen one. Never have I seen one before, and especially for this price. I got a Mustang hood. Guy said it was from 1966 or 1967. There's a code underneath of it that I can look at. It's the real deal steel. It's pretty cool. I think my idea is gonna sand it down and then like have Kayla paint something on it, like maybe the Mustang symbol or something like that, or clear coat it, make it shiny and hanging on the wall, or do something else with it. But definitely it's gonna go in here as decor. I think it's really, really cool. The whole thing, when I'm done with this in here, is going to be Mustang related, and then probably obviously get an older Mustang rather than the 06 that we have, or keep the 06. Don't tell Kayla. And keep the 06 and also buy a project one back in the 60s. So, and I wouldn't use this hood obviously on that. This is strictly for, you know, decoration purposes and something really cool to look at. It'd be cool if you could get like a neon sign to put on it or something, or I got ideas. That's all I'm saying. But I picked it up for, I think, super cheap, and you have to watch the Bearded Thrift Machine to see how much I got it for. And lo and behold, I found a chainsaw. I don't know if it works or anything, but it's a little guy, 14-inch chainsaw for only 10 bucks. We will buy a bigger chainsaw, but just for now, that will be fine to do what we have to do around here. And then later on, if we find good deals on other chainsaws, then I'll go ahead and buy that. But little 14-inch chainsaw, 10 doll hairs. I'll see if it starts. And if it does, you can't beat that for only 10 bucks. Chainsaws nowadays are 300 to 400. So I'm gonna go ahead and unload this stuff. And we bought a little set, I'll show you on here real quick, to go up on the porch area. That's really cool. Got that for a steal of a deal. A lot of the yard sales that we're going to now, they seem like the prices are slightly high, but we are getting good stuff for the house. We got a chair for the house for only 5 bucks. And then we got the other stuff, the little patio set, and then decoration stuff. So we're really finding everything that we flip online now in storage units. Goodwills are hard to find stuff in quantity. And so our entire business has changed like almost 100%. When we first started this, Goodwills, we could really go to the Goodwill and find a lot of stuff at once. Then, you know, Goodwills kind of start getting higher in the prices. You weren't finding good stuff or anything like that. And then yard sales, we were killing it in yard sales. I mean, absolutely killing it. Prices were cheap. Now prices are higher at yard sales. And now storage units, even though storage units are expensive, and we do spend thousands of dollars sometimes at storage units and maybe not walk away with a lot. But the last storage unit we did, we only spent 500 bucks and probably walked away with over $10,000 worth of items to sell. You can't get that at a yard sale, or at least not a yard sale that I've been. So our entire business has changed over the course of 5 years. And we like, that's why, again, why we moved here, is because we know we're going to go heavy into storage units. That's why we bought the other trailer and everything. So we can just turn and burn these storage units, because for us, selling on quantity and selling a lot of items and doing it full time, storage units really is the only way for us to be able to find that much stuff. Some yard sales you pull up and you can get a whole bunch of stuff, but a lot of them still very difficult to find a whole bunch. But it's really good for house stuff. Like super good for house stuff. Kayla did buy some stuff. We are going to get a greenhouse. We are waiting to become arbor masters, I guess, whatever it's called, because of we're going to sell it. So we're going to go ahead and put all that on the business, because we're going to go ahead and actually sell the plants on Whatnot. But we didn't do too bad today. Remember the little guy that I bought, the dino trap right there? This does a half an acre. The other one is much smaller than this. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, get a new light for this thing, and I'm going to get every gnat and mosquito in the backyard to fly in here. It's going to be perfect. The other one was a little bit too small. So we got that for only 12 bucks. We picked up a whole bunch of cool things for the house, is what I'm trying to say. All right, so we did pick this stuff up. Again, on the Bearded Thrift Machine. Watch that video to see exactly how much we got it for. It's a steal of a deal. Very nice towel and like concrete-ish type of finish on it, with the 2 chairs that are in good condition, and then this little thing right here, which I think we got a good deal on all that. Fits perfectly. I just placed it here. Kayla will reconfigure all this when she gets home. She's not home right now. She ran out for a second. And tonight is one of our big Whatnot shows, just when it comes to the clothing and shoes. So it'll be very interesting to see exactly what goes on there, because we've never done one of these on a Saturday. We usually only do them on a Wednesday. So it's going to be interesting to see if people show up and stuff like that. But we really do appreciate everybody that supports us on Whatnot and eBay and watches these videos. It's been absolutely awesome. And there's my hood. I love it. I absolutely love it. Kayla has the vision again about painting it, so I think it's super cool. I need to put it somewhere just out of my way for now, and maybe back here or stuff. I'll tell you what, when I first looked at this in here, I was like, man, there's a lot of space in here. I've been junking this thing up quickly. So we're thinking again about getting a different storage unit in the back, get some more space in here, because it's gonna, I can't wait to start on this piece here. But the other house has got to sell. Update on the other house, so far we've had 2 offers, but all the offers have been like contingent on stuff and this and that. So it just hasn't been, we just haven't found the right person is all that I'm saying. Kayla just got home. We'll show her what I did up there, see if she wants to change anything around. You got the little thing up here. Check it out. It's a perfect size, but I don't know exactly where you want to put it. But me and you can hang out here and drink coffee in the morning, or some tea and crumpets.
So I think the way that I want to do it.
It's heavy too, so it's not going to blow away. I was worried about like it blowing away and like hitting the window or something like that. But this is like tile and concrete and like mortar, and it probably that thing alone probably weighs 40 or 50 pounds. And then the chairs are pretty heavy too. You got old Fern next to you, old Fern Golly. Solid movie. Just kidding. Don't remember it. All right, check that out. Have we sat on them? One looked a little bit rusted, I'm not gonna lie. So when you sit on it,
I can get some outside cushions.
Sit on it kind of gingerly. Was that the one? This is pretty nice. Hey, like, oh, this is beautiful. Look. Hey, Mustang. Hey, Jeep. Hey, trailer. We can just sit here and talk to all of our trailers. Talk to all our trailers. Can't see the dumpster, though. Maybe we'll move the dumpster over here because that's always fun to watch. Look at the size of that snake, son. That's a big boy snake. I got stuff in my hands right now.
What kind is it?
He's not here. You got the camera?
Yeah.
He's not poisonous. You can tell by his head. Hold on.
He might be.
No, he's not. He's just a regular garden snake or something.
I've lost him. Hold on. There he is.
See his eyeball? See how it's circle?
Oh, yeah.
It's a circle eyeball, and he doesn't have those pit viper things on the back of his jawline. He has a very slender head. I think he's if he could just stay there for a second, I think that he's a racer.
Take a screenshot of him.
Now, let me get my phone. My phone is somewhere. Here, grab your phone.
I took a screenshot of him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he probably lives up under there, obviously. You're okay, buddy. Just calm down.
He said,
We're just looking at you.
I'm going back in my house.
He said,
Oh,
see you
geez.
later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. We'll see what type of snake he is. And he probably eats all the rats or something on there, so we
Yeah.
probably like him. So
Yeah.
I think he's going to be, we've seen that color before, haven't we? Nothing that big, though. He was, what, 4 or 5 feet?
Yeah, he was pretty big.
He's a pretty big snake. Pretty good looking snake. So we'll flash up a picture of what he was. Kayla just looked it up from the Google Lens shot, and he is going to be a full-size Eastern rat snake, which is awesome because he's a big one too, because they only get 6 foot, and he had to be every bit of 5.
Yeah.
So it means he's eating healthy for sure. And he eats rats, which is excellent for us because as you have it under here, he probably lives underneath this building. So he probably then would eat all the rats that are walking around here, or mice or anything like that. So that's great because it's funny, since I moved the Mustang up here, there has been no mice or anything making houses or anything in those vehicles, which probably because of him, he's eating them all, which is absolutely awesome. So like I said, we don't mind snakes. We like nature. They all have purposes. We do not like poisonous snakes just because of Willow and us, obviously. I don't know exactly how many, but copperheads will probably be around here a good bit. But I don't know how many water moccasins. We do have some water back here, but water moccasins are fairly dangerous. You don't want them to be messing around with you because they will actually like hunt you down. Like they're not very nice snakes. So this guy right here, we're gonna leave him alone. He's probably got a den under there with maybe some other snakes or whatnot. I mean, right there though, that looks like a perfect place to hang out if I was a snake. We actually got this chainsaw to use, and if I can't get it up and running, that's not a big deal because I only got it for 10 bucks. And get this, it just has some degreaser stuff on it. Online, I can part this out and get $60 for it. So I'm already gonna 10 times my money if she doesn't work. So that ain't too bad. I think I can probably get it to work. I'm sure it actually does work. Probably just got to throw some gas in it. And then that might be about it. Prime, it's definitely out of gas, has 0 gas in it. We'll see. I'm sure I can get it fired up, but even if I can't, this stuff right here is easily sellable on eBay for 60 bucks. So that ain't too bad. Well, I got it working, but it definitely has some issues. I'll keep working on it. Got that bad boy working real quick. I need more 2-cycle oil and gas and stuff. I only had a little bit, and I think it's actually running out of gas, which is the problem, but it's good that it works. Whew. A little out of breath. I have to do my cardio. I was pulling like you wouldn't believe on that starting thing, but she actually started right up when I figured some stuff out, how to prime it correctly. So that ain't bad for only 10 bucks. It'll get us to what we need to get done on the property, but eventually we'll probably just go ahead and buy like a newer 16 or 18-inch chainsaw and then go from there. But I think we're gonna lock this thing up. We are pretty much done for the day, other than having the Whatnot show tonight. Oh no. You're laying down like the job, bud. What happened? Your post broke off. We did have one sale for eBay. eBay has been brutally slow for us, and just it has been really, really slow. But that is okay because we have Whatnot, which has been helping out a lot. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what sold for $100. And we don't have, this came out of a storage unit that we're already good to go on. It was these roller skates right here. So for 100 bucks plus shipping, I think that is a super good deal. We got these out of a storage unit, so we'll go ahead and ship these out Monday. So I thought this stuff was really cool. We just picked this up at a yard sale too. And it's some Mustang stuff. So a lot of this is gonna probably go up in the game room. Kayla and I'll actually open these and play with these. These are pretty cool. Ford Mustang, 50 years. I mean, they're not like collectors or anything like that. It'd be more enjoyable just to play with these cards rather than actually keeping them wrapped up and everything. So that's going to be ours. But these are Ford times from January 1958. And they're like little magazines of Fords from 1958. So what I'm going to do is that I got some money actually wrapped up in this stuff. I want to keep the Carroll Shelby keychain. Probably put it on the Mustang. Now, I don't have a Shelby, but one day I might have one. So I thought this was pretty neat. So that'll be on that key ring. This is, he said, was a mouse pad when I bought it. I'm not 100% sure if that's right. It'd be cool if it was like a cutting board. It could be a mouse pad. I don't know. It just seems a little bit small to be a mouse pad. But we'll go ahead and keep that also. And then the books, I'm going to go ahead and keep the Mustang book there, this book. But I will sell this stuff on Whatnot. And then probably this really cool poster right here. I'll probably sell that on Whatnot. It's a pretty neat looking poster. Or if anybody wants it, I could put it on eBay. It's just probably not worth a ton of money. That's why I would put it on there on Whatnot. 100 years of Ford history on sale now. And then it has a whole bunch of stuff. Look, there's Dad's truck. The big red truck's in here. And then you have a whole bunch of stuff in here I just thought was really, really neat. So what I'm gonna do is try to sell this stuff and this, and then I probably will get this stuff for free, and I'll go ahead and keep those in the Mustang room. When you're at the yard sales, you just don't know how truthful people are being there. You know, they're there to sell stuff and everything. I'm not saying that people lie to you at yard sales, but yeah, hate to tell you that happens. Because I spent some good money on these books just because I wanted to read them and actually have them in the room. But the gem of the books is not this one. It is actually this one. The guy said that this was a dealer-only book. And he said you had to be a dealer because we actually have the dealer that it was sent to right here for Ford Performance. So that's like the dealer paper that came with the book when they were selling the 2018 Shelbys. And this is not like a brochure where you pick the Shelby. This is the explaining what the Shelby actually is in 2018. And I thought, okay, because I spent a lot of money on this stuff. I spent 50 bucks on this. And I was probably thinking, all right, you know, probably this guy's rate on the money is probably worth 50 bucks. This right here is actually very rare and online for 90 bucks, but sells consistently for $75. Now, I'm not gonna sell it because I want it, but later on in life, I could probably sell this thing for 75 bucks. I'll keep it nice and clean. But he was right. That is a dealership only type of book. Certain dealerships got them. Certain dealerships, I guess, didn't get them, but it's not a brochure. It's not like you go in there and you look at the book and say, I want the yellow Shelby with this. This is explaining exactly what it is. So that's actually super cool. That will go up in the, we are trying to figure out what we're doing with that top room, and I kind of want it to be like a game room. We see if we want to get like a vintage arcade game. I think we already explained that. And then also kind of decorate it and all types of cool stuff. Mustang stuff, Jurassic Park stuff, just gaming stuff. So I think it'd be super fun. When I say gaming, I'm not talking about like video games, I'm talking about like old arcade games, maybe a pinball, maybe a pool table. We don't know how much room we got in there, but this stuff will look awesome displayed in there. Like I said, I'll go ahead and sell the other stuff, and maybe I won't get 50 bucks for, you know, the rest of it that I'm selling. I might only get 20 bucks, but that means that I only got 30 bucks in that. And that's basically how you flip stuff online. And if you do it, you know, if you don't do it full time and you do it on a hobby, you can get some really cool stuff for cheap, because you can go to these yard sales, get a bundle deal, sell half of it, and get that for free, the part that you wanted. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go up there, put that stuff in there, and see what